Did you know that one of the deadliest wars in human history, World War I, was triggered by a sandwich? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. The assassination that lit the fuse for World War I might never have happened if the assassin hadn't gotten hungry. Let's rewind to June 28, 1914. The world is on edge. Tensions run high across Europe. Empires are expanding, alliances are tightening like nooses, and nationalism is spreading like wildfire. But the spark that ignited the powder keg came from a seemingly small event in Sarajevo, Bosnia. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was visiting Sarajevo with his wife, Sophie. This visit was a politically sensitive one. Bosnia had been annexed by Austria-Hungary just a few years earlier, and many Serbian nationalists viewed the Archduke's presence as an insult. Enter the Black Hand, a secret Serbian nationalist group determined to strike a blow to the empire. They saw Franz Ferdinand as a symbol of oppression and targeted him for assassination. On the morning of June 28th, 6 assassins lined the motorcade route in Sarajevo, each armed and ready. The first attempt failed. A grenade was thrown but missed the Archduke's car, injuring others instead. The motorcade sped away, the city descended into chaos, and the attackers scattered. One of them was a 19-year-old Bosnian Serb named Gavrilo Princip. Disheartened and unsuccessful, Princip wandered the streets of Sarajevo, thinking the mission had failed. He stopped at a local delicatessen to grab a sandwich, but fate, or coincidence, was not done yet. Meanwhile, Franz Ferdinand, determined to continue his visit, changed his plans to visit the wounded in the hospital. But nobody informed the drivers properly. The Archduke's car took a wrong turn, right onto the street where Gavrilo Princip was standing. In a twist of tragic irony, the car stalled right in front of the cafe where Princip was eating. He couldn't believe it. He stepped forward, pulled out his pistol, and fired 2 shots. One bullet struck Franz Ferdinand in the neck. The other hit Sophie in the abdomen. Both died within minutes. And with that, history changed forever. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia for the attack and issued an ultimatum. Serbia's response didn't satisfy them. On July 28, 1914, exactly a month later, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. What followed was a catastrophic domino effect. Russia, allied with Serbia, began to mobilize. Germany, allied with Austria-Hungary, declared war on Russia. France, tied to Russia, joined in. Germany invaded Belgium to attack France, prompting Britain to declare war on Germany. Within weeks, much of Europe was engulfed in war. All because of 2 bullets, all because a teenager had a gun and got lucky while grabbing a sandwich. If you're fascinated by how a single moment can shift the course of history, consider subscribing to the channel. We dig into the events that shaped our world, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand wasn't just about one man. It was about the fragile web of alliances, the rise of militarism, the pressure of nationalism, and the arrogance of empires. World War I would go on to claim over 16 million lives. It would reshape borders, destroy empires, and sow the seeds for even more conflict. The Treaty of Versailles that ended it helped fuel the rise of Adolf Hitler and set the stage for World War II. And all of it traces back to a wrong turn, a hungry assassin, and 2 fatal shots. History isn't always a grand epic. Sometimes it's just a quiet street in Sarajevo, and the world never being the same again. If you found this story as mind-blowing as we did, make sure to like, comment your thoughts, and share it with someone who needs to know how close we always are to the turning points of history. And don't forget to subscribe for more.